Hello Pisces. So are you ready for the extended? And again, I want to say weird things are happening in this reading because again, what happened with the first card in the first part, opening up your reading reversed, which is not common at all for me, happened again in your extended reading with another major arcana, which is Death card. So instead of appearing upright like it does always, for you it showed up like this. And instead of showing me a very visually rich image, right, by being upside down, today for you this Death card reversed, it's just symbolizing a new perspective to this transformational process, because there are really big energies here and they are talking a lot about this big transformation, that perhaps whatever you're going through, you could be receiving the most amount of love that you always wished for, but because it's such a big transformation in your life, what this Death card is saying for you, Pisces, is just allow yourself to see this from a new perspective, one that is not hurtful, because after the Death card, these two cards came together, the Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana, and another 9, but this is the 9 of Swords. And yes, it is this contrast between the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. So in the first part, if you've seen this, the message that was embedded here, being this wish fulfillment, this your heart's desires being fulfilled, being attained, something that you were nurturing, you were preparing, you were calling in. And when it arrives, because you are calling in this one, when it arrives, not only the message here of the 4 of Cups that we saw in the first part being the this stable love that could feel for you very not stagnant, very homogeneous, very more of the same. Not dynamic as you appear to be right now, very fiery, right? So this is the contrast, and because of that, I feel like whatever is completely transformational for you, and it's fated, right? Because the Wheel of Fortune today for you is coming. We have a lot of big energies talking about timing and a time of transformation, of just crossing this door to the unknown, because you're breaking free from whatever was constraining you, even though you are still in the same place. This is like very strong for you, Pisces. I want to say, whatever you're doing, you're calling in this change. So you're breaking free from within. You're not leaving, right? But because this was something that was part of your destiny, so this Wheel of Fortune is coming with this fated message, and that's it. I'm not seeing anything else, well, so far, but I feel like it's almost like you're angry at your destiny. This is what I'm seeing with these two cards, with actually these 3. It's like, so this is the guidance here, right? From this reverse Death card is allow yourself to see this transformational process as something good, not the contrary. Because so far, it's like you're shouting and screaming at fate and destiny and saying like, what I wanted is not exactly what I'm getting, but I want to say this is this shift in perspective. So allow yourself to feel this love, to feel this emotional fulfillment, instead of just staying up in your head and being angry at fate or destiny or the universe or whatever you believe in, because it's just another way of seeing this transformation, right? Okay, so after this Nine of Swords, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And straight away when this card popped out, you know, because these two came together, I was just seeing you, I have to say the truth, I was just seeing you pissed off, right? Because it's like whatever is being brought to you by the Knight of Cups, which is a stable love, right? That, you know, later on with the Nine of Cups, it was reassured for me to just to pass along this message that although stable, it is very fulfilling, right? And so here with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like there is a coming together. That's what I heard, coming together. And it's a coming together towards something. So this is the interesting thing. Here you are a little bit annoyed, just like I was, right? In the first part with all the interruptions, with all the noise. Maybe I'm already channeling your energy. Maybe you are annoyed at what you're receiving so far. But it is in your destiny. So it's like, it's something that you cannot run away from, right? So instead of being angry at the universe, just allow this coming together to unfold how it has to unfold, because it feels like it is very purposeful. So after the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So there are multiple meanings here for you, Pisces, today. Not only we have this buildup that I already saw here with Judgment in the first part, right? This building up of the strength, of your own strength, which helped to get you to this place of sovereignty, of power, of absolute power, and knowing of your own desires. But it is it's what is emphasizing to me the Seven and then an Eight from the same suit, from the same element, is talking about this buildup, this process, this ongoing process that I want to say it's not even close to ending. It's like you're still in the middle. It's like, and I want to say something too. It's like you are past the first half, because the number 5 is something that is also very emphasized here today. But it's like you're in the second half of this journey. So you're still building something. And I feel like the arrival of this one is this second part of it, because there's something very tangible, very physical, very, you know, there's something to be manifested that you could not do it on your own. You have done what you could on your own. You were cooking up, you were, you know, learning how to use your magic, how to hone your abilities, how to be responsible for your power, for the amount of energy that you hold within. But in order for you to build something that it feels very high frequency, it feels, again, very faded, it feels something that, well, so the interesting thing of these two cards, you know, being this build up to arrive in the Star card. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the Star. This Eight of Pentacles came with the word purpose, but then when the Star came through, it was divine purpose. So whatever you're building, And as I said, with the coming together of the Seven of Pentacles, it's like it's a shared purpose. It's a shared divine purpose. Especially because, remember, from the first part when I saw the Five of Pentacles, you were on your own. You were still, you were holding a strong position where you are, but on your own. And here with the Eight of Pentacles, which I usually see a doubling up of this Five of Pentacles, it's again the coming together of forces. It's joining forces, and in a very, it has to be like two bodies coming together, right? You have to be there in person. And it's interesting because in the first part, it was related to this partnership. So you and another. I feel like this could be something like that also here, but because we have this 7 and then the 8, it could be related to more than one person, not necessarily a romantic partnership, because we saw a lot of cups card in the first part. Because, you know, this is showing me a picture of something that is related to work or to a service, to a project, to something that you have to build together, whether it's this partner that just showed up in your life or other people are going to come together. It's like they're being pulled together towards a common purpose, you see, because it is a divine purpose. And it requires this coming together. It requires this it's like at the same time, it's an openness to come together to share this, whatever this star represents, but also it requires dedication. So because it is an ongoing process, it is a project that is just starting. And I'm just being corrected here. It's not that it's just started. The energetic part of it, you did it on your own. But now in this three-dimensional part of it, it requires other people, or at least another person, for you to bring this into manifestation, into this physical realm, you see? Because if it was only your part, you were always able to access this star. You were honing your energy, your power. So you were always in contact with this star. So it's not that you're losing the star. It's that now it's not only energetic, it is possible to manifest it, you see? And so because we're ending with another 5, being the 5 of Cups, this is interesting because this divine purpose, whatever it is, that is bringing you together with other people, and I want to say that in another way, it's bringing people to you. So it feels like, in a way, whatever you were conjuring up here, whatever you were cooking up, your magic, it's like this is the pot. This is like this, I'm sorry about the noise. I know it's annoying. So this star card, it's like the higher version of something that you already had a strong intuition about, and you were consciously nurturing it. So it's not only what you were doing on your own, was not only calling this one in or others to a specific project, to a relationship, you know, whether it's a romantic relationship or a business related relationship, but it's because you were always guided to do so. And because we have another 5, so as I said, not only the 8 of Pentacles is a doubling up of the 5 of Pentacles, so another message about you and another, at least one other, but not only physically together, but emotionally connecting. So it's interesting because, you know, we saw in the first part, whatever the Knight of Cups is representing, whoever he is, we saw that it's bringing a stable love, but also fulfillment, emotional fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. And so because we have a 5, you know, that is following this 4 of Cups, it's this building up that I'm seeing. You know, it's like, for you, Pisces, this is too slow. Because you are so energetic, right? You're just embodying a lot of power, a lot of dynamism. So I feel like whatever you were expecting was something that was as fast and dynamic as you were. And so, but this is the message also. It's like whatever has to be built together in a physical sense, whatever project you're manifesting, whatever work you're building, whatever it is, it takes some time. So be patient, because it's not only happening in this physical sense, but also emotionally. So there is this building up of the emotions, because it's this emotional place. So it's not only the physical place that matters, it's your emotional place that matters. And because they're bringing such stable love for you, it's like you can trust them. It's like this is a solid foundation for a relationship, whether, again, it's romantic or not, or both, right? But also because of these two images, what I was being drawn to with the star card was this pentagon shape, and I heard the word pentagram, and I know there is a lot of esoteric meanings to that, which I'm not too familiar with. So I feel like it's more about the geometry of the, you know, the 5 lines that are surrounding this perimeter, that are, you know, delineating the shape of the star. And it's interesting because in reality, it's just like this message of breaking free from this limit that was, you know, covering the top of whatever was holding you back, in a sense, you know, breaking this lid. So what I was seeing also, because of this fading line of the pentagon, it's happening here also, and it's also happening here and here. So it's something very interesting. So I don't know if you'll be able to see, but every one of these cards are pulling me in to the center. I hope you see it. It's like these 5 vertices, these 5 points of the star are pointing me to the center, as is the 5 of Cups. So it's like this is where you have to really look at. This is what is at the center of the wheel. This is what is actually pulling people together. This is what, you know, all of you are being drawn to. It's like there is this target in the middle. There is this shared purpose that is in the center. It's the core of it all. And this is the reason why perhaps there are 5 people, you being one of them, right? So it's not just you and another. And so this is the reason why I'm also saying it's an ongoing process. Perhaps there are still others to come to this project, to be part of it, because it is a coming together And, you know, it's like there are spots to be filled. There are places to be fulfilled. There are roles to be played. So there is, what I'm hearing now, it's like there is, you know, in order for this center to be illuminated and seen, it's like there are a certain amount of people that is required. So I don't know exactly. I feel like you will know when the right amount is achieved, because it's like this perfect shape, right? That is being highlighted, that fits perfectly this geometry, that it's like this, it's like this locking up. So I feel like you will sense, you will know, Pisces, when, you know, you found the right people to look to the center. I don't know exactly what that means, but it's like in 4 cards. So I feel like it is significant. It's like all of you are looking towards the same thing, the same shared purpose. So, and remember, it is divine purpose. So whatever it is, even though you don't know exactly what is going to be the outcome, just know that you are working on it. You are being guided. You were already guided since the beginning. But it's like now that you are in this emotional place that feels right, even though it's not reached, is it is fulfilling. But I want to say there is more to come. There is more that you weren't expecting, that that you cannot know until you get there. You cannot know until the right people are brought together in the same spot, in the same emotional place, you see, in order to bring this star. It's like this center vision, right? I hope that I could describe this in, you know, the most precise way possible. I hope it was I don't know, understandable. I'm so sorry. So as a final guidance for you, Pisces, let's see what the runes have to add. Yeah, okay, so the rune that came through is Saturn. And this is what I'm talking about, putting in the work. So although I know this is not a message that anyone likes to receive, you know, being patient, we saw this, like, you know, things in this material world take time to come to fruition, to be manifested. So allow this process to unfold, both physically, financially, you know, in terms of manifesting it here, but also emotionally. Just know that there is something building up, that the right people will come together. Although, yes, it will require a lot of patience from you, but just know that, you know, this is right for you. This is your destiny. This is what it was always supposed to happen for you, because you are guided, even though, yes, it is a lot of change, right? And perhaps you are interpreting this as a lot of hard work and hardship and, you know, a lot of challenge, a lot of challenge. But just know that the rewards that comes from Saturn when you decide to put in the work, to put in the energy, the time, the effort, it will be worth it. So don't give up. Just continue doing what you're doing and knowing that the right people will come to you. So Pisces, I hope this was insightful in any way. Again, I apologize for the noise and for being all over the place. This was a hard message, and you know, a lot of shifting in perspective from the two opening cards being reversed. So it's like my channel was a little bit upside down in a sense. So I hope this was insightful for you. Thank you so much for being here with me. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.